Hi, it's a better day today. It's a lovely sunny day, but we did have a pretty fierce frost this morning. I spent the day building stuff on this Beacon Hill house. I needed to straighten every room up, make sure that it was square, and so I've mitered a framework that fits in each room, and I'll sand that down and face it with something, and it'll look really nice when it's finished. I hope you've noticed my sophisticated squaring up technique. It was my dad's old set square. And all this is so that I can get this top room completed, and it had to be all square to start with. It's starting to look a lot better already. And so I thought I would tell you about a project that I did at the club. It was an inside-outside project, and I'd had this whole old boat for a very long time, and oars and all sorts of things. I thought I'd use it and make it a fisherman's cottage. And this project had some spin-off projects. One of them was making goldfish in a barrel that's actually made of cardboard and grapevines. So it was quite a good little project. And on the other side you've got the fisherman's kitchen, but it wasn't actually big enough for a stove, which got me thinking. And so I thought it needed to have a house to go with it. So in France I'd seen these houses that were sort of built from old ruins. They kind of sprung up from old ruins, and it didn't matter if the materials were different. And so this is why I was thinking about when I was putting this house together. So the front will sit very neatly. I've got to make it square on, or else it won't fit. And it just slots in like a little jigsaw puzzle. Sorry, mate. And then I'll turn the house around so you can see the inside. On a swivel. Have to make sure that's all lined up at the front. And so now he's acquired a stove on this part. And the story is that the fisherman is married, his wife is a fortune teller, so she entertains people sometimes in the afternoon telling their fortunes. I needed to use that crystal ball, so I had to build this story up. And upstairs I've got a bed that, in the interest of recycling, I'll show you this. I'm big on recycling in big life too. And I've made one out of cardboard, and the bedspread is made from different antique laces that I had stashed away. It's a very nice one there. All handmade ones. And one of my pill container hats. Very handy. Now the other thing that I've got here is these little side tables that I made from toilet rolls, or cardboard tubes, actually I should call them cardboard tubes, and half a cocktail stick, so that slides up inside before I put the floor on, and a little bit of card cut out with a punch. So made two of those, and then this little table here, which is also a cardboard tube, and I've used dowel for the legs instead. So it doesn't matter what kind of style you use, it all works really well. So that was my inside-outside scenario, which grew, I like Topsy. And tomorrow I'll be back on the serious business of shoring up the Beacon Hill house so that it all looks nice and square, so I can finish the top floor.